How much does it cost to the most expensive one?
Let's say it ranges. I would say the most expensive best built about that would be about $300,000 to $400,000. Yes. With the swimming pool, everything, close to $400,000.
Close to 400. The most expensive.
The most expensive, yes. Let's say $400,000.
And the one that we are in cost how much?
This is about $270,000.
Wow. I can't even imagine what. Do you understand what is going on in?
Yeah, guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming in. It's still your boy Case. It's on here in Hong Kong. Yeah, this is our topic today. I watched Wodemaya video. This is it's not bright. Yes, I watched Wodemaya video. This video they did it in Port Harcourt, Gulf Estate. And I just want to ask some questions. You know, sometimes I'm a Nigerian. I'm a Biafran from eastern part of Nigeria. Yes. So I just feel like to ask some questions because last time I made a video, I was asking Wodemaya, why is he not showing the other part of the Nigerians? He's only showing the rich and the richest people in Nigeria. And some people attack me. Some people say, well, I can use my own channel to say that. But, you know, if you listen to this video, you will understand the reason why I say so. Yes, and I'm going to use two videos here to explain to you why I want you to understand that Africa is suffering. It's not what they are showing us on YouTube or on television. It's what is really happening in Africa. I'm not against anybody, but my own is this: that we, the Africans, are suffering. If you listen, how much they just called here, they said. That just forums and sitting room is almost $400,000, and if you ask average Nigerians, if you check, go to Google it, you will see what I'm trying to say here. Nigeria's salary per month is just $62, not 62,000, $62 per month, and I don't know how somebody is going to afford a house of $400,000 in Nigeria, and in Nigeria's style, you have to pay cash. Yeah, that brings me to a question of one lady. I saw her video from Sweden. She's a Uganda, and I will put the video for you to listen, and you will hear what she just said. Because sometimes our people live in ignorance. We don't value some of the processes, some of the policies that white people put in place that help them to grow their life and their citizens, that makes them not to be criminals or to be, you know, or to become some bad omen in a society. Africans don't have all these policies. You know, so our sister went to Sweden and she gets confused. Instead of asking questions, she just goes straight to, you know, to start insulting the white people by saying they are living in credit. So I'm going to put the video right now for you to listen and you're going to watch.
Since I moved to Sweden, I've been hearing Africa poor, Africa poor, Africa poor. How is it that a nation that lives under credit is calling Africa poor? Don't bash me, I'm going to give you an example, okay? In Uganda, if you see someone walking around with an iPhone 12, they paid cash for it. If you see someone having a house, they built it cash. If you see someone driving a car, it's cash. Because in the world where I come from, if you don't have the money, then you can't buy. We don't have credit. Take example, Sweden. I can go to a shop, get an iPhone 12, credit. House, credit. Car, credit. Everything is credit. Even underwear, you can get it on credit. So technically, if you lose your job, you lose everything and you can go to the streets, okay? In Uganda, if you lose your job, you get to keep everything. You'll just worry, where am I going to get money for school fees? Then it came to me like, how the hell the people who live in credit call people who pay cash poor?
All right, my brother, do you agree with her? You know, African problem is ignorance. Like I said before, we don't know where to start. People who lead us before, they lead us to hell. She don't know the advantage of credit. You know, in Africa, we live a poor standard life. Our life is very poor. We don't live normal life. Average African people don't think normal. We don't reason normal. That's why Africans stay poor even at 21st century. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to insult anybody here, but I'm trying to say the real truth. This is my sister. Everything she said here, she's totally correct, absolutely correct. But you know, the reason white people based, you know, why they build their system in credit is because they are living high quality standard life. In Africa, they deny us all this. That's why somebody will go and buy a car, 30 million, and he came to, he or she came to Facebook or Instagram to celebrate it. Just for example, yesterday, I saw a video bumping on Instagram talking about the band buying Range Rover for. But in Hong Kong, where I live, those cars, they use it to go to construction site. They even use it to pack dustbin because it's nothing to them. But because of African mentality, because of that ignorance in us, that makes us to be thinking that car is worthy to be praised. You know, our society makes Africa look so dumb to the extent that our brain is no longer functioning. Car is nothing, house is nothing. In abroad, they make things easy for their citizens. That's why there is no crime. That's why you can see something like crime, fraud, or cheating. Everybody keeps their hands clean. The only thing you have to do in your life while you're living abroad is to go to work. You have to go to work to earn money in order to purchase the house. The reason why they put their house credit is because the house is in a high quality standard. Everything about abroad is high quality and is brand new. In Africa, we love second-hand. The standard of living in Africa is very poor, including the house. The standard of the house they build in Africa is not quality. But what gets me crazy, what makes me crazy is this particular video I'm about to play again.
Cheapest building here, how much does it cost to the most expensive one?
Let's say it ranges. I would say the most expensive, let's go to about, that would be about $300,000 to $400,000.
Did you hear that? Tell me where on earth that an African, especially Nigerians, can afford to buy this house. That is to say, this house is not for Nigerians. This house is built for people that came from outside Nigeria. No Nigeria can afford it, both home and abroad, unless you're going to go to state or you're politicians. And politicians is not job, rather it's crime. Politicians is just like people intimidating Nigeria people. They never allow Nigeria people to see the daylight. Do you understand me right now? So my sister, this message I want to pass to you right now is to tell you that white people living in credit is not a sin. Living in credit is the best way to solve their problem. Living in credit will make them to buy a new car like Range Rover or buy the latest car that came in, because in Africa we don't buy new car. We don't patronize those companies. We only patronize second-hand cars, those ones they use, used car, you know what I mean? But the white people patronize all the new cars. For example, if Toyota produces a new car now, at least they will get like millions of people to purchase it new, and you can't afford it with physical cash. It's only by credit card you can do so. The same thing applicable with the house. The same thing applicable with some shopping, shopping clothes, shoes, and all the rest. In Africa, the shoes we wear in Africa is China shoe. It's not that expensive. Some of them is just like $5 or 5 cents. But here in abroad, any shoe you touch here in abroad is from $100 to $150, even $300. You see, so for instance, you take like iPhone 12 she just mentioned. iPhone 12 is how much? So you calculate, when somebody's salary is just $3,000, how do you expect the person to purchase iPhone 12 if he or she don't have credit card? So my sister, what I'm trying to say here is this: you don't understand how the system works. You just jump into a story and start talking. Before you talk, first of all, study how their life be in abroad. You can't use Uganda or any part of Africa to compare people's life in abroad. Abroad life, they make things easy. They make their citizens look better. They make their citizens look so good. That's why they can travel. That's why they can purchase first class. That's why they can take business class. But the US and Africa, you keep stronger. That house you say you build in Africa cash, if you can tell yourself the real truth, you're going to tell us how long it takes you to build that house. Honestly, it took you like 3, 4, 10 years before you can able to get money to build just 4 rooms and sitting room in Africa. That is to say, it's not easy and it's not good thing to do. You want a house, you're supposed to go in, right? But because you don't have the money, you can't purchase it. You can't even build. Let's put it another way. Like so many people in Africa, because of house and car, have led them to early grave. Some of them die because they want to buy a car. Some of them die because they want to build house. Some of them die because of this kind of house that Wodemaya show us here. Yes, the reason is this. Some of them get into fraud. Some of them become 419. Some of them become drug sellers. Some of them become some crime, different kind of crime. Some of them become doing some bad things. They end up doing some bad things in order to earn money to purchase a house like this. That is to say that Africa is keep frustrating their citizens. That's why you see so many Africans living in the shanties, because they can't afford to live in the beautiful city. When you see a small boy of 10 years from abroad, and when he see a 10 years of Africa, you will pity us, we Africa, because because our government don't know what to do with us. They are totally confused. Meanwhile, people leading us are not people that are supposed to lead us, because they are not educated. Those ones that are educated, they put them aside. They can't do anything. They don't have power to become president or governor. So my sister, this message I'm trying to pass to you right now is to let you know that those people living in credit is the best way to live. You don't expect human being to go and purchase house of $400,000 to $500,000 and pay cash, unless you are insane, or you are criminal, or you are thief. You can't be doing legitimate business and you say you can afford to buy a house of $400,000. Your business have to be checked. It's not easy around the whole world. Even the white people don't buy such thing. Before they purchase a house, you must have the proof of your income. But in Africa, you buy the house without anybody asking you how you make the money. This is the big problem we are facing in Africa. That's why I have a lot of crime going on in Africa. People kill people to make money. People kill their parents to make money because they want to build house, because they want to drive car. So many things that a lot of atrocities buying something cash have cost us in Africa. So my sister, before I will end this video, I just want to advise you something. I want you to go and look. I want you to study. You're a student in Sweden. You don't know anything. In fact, you will not get the credit card because you're a student. If I didn't mean that you are living in Sweden, you will know the advantage of credit card, because so many things would like to buy new, but you can't afford it. As a student or of somebody who is working. Those people that live in abroad, they hate low life. But in Africa, we appreciate low life. That's why we are rushing all over the world to upgrade our life. The reason why you see so many Africans scattering around the world, because they want a better life. Those better life is not in Africa. And the reason why white people are living a better life is because they are moving with their credit card. For example, here I live in Hong Kong. To buy a common flat will cost you like $1 million US before you can get just 2 room and sitting room apartment here in Hong Kong. And if you just tell me, in Hong Kong, their salary is the highest salary you can get in Hong Kong is like, let's say 70 or 80 to 100,000. If you do the calculation, you will see you can't afford a house. I'm talking about the highest pay. The lowest pay like us, we get like $3,000, $4,000 a month. For instance, if I want to buy a house in Hong Kong, it's going to take me like 100 years to buy a house. But if you have a nice income, you go to bank, then they will help you to process it. Then you buy the house and pay 25 years. That's how it works here, my sister. You don't know how it works in abroad. So many things happen. Do you know how much they sell brand new car Range Rover? Brand new car Range Rover, I tell you, is almost $1 million. How are you going to purchase it? Will you thief? No. But if you are living in a good country, you can purchase a brand new Range Rover without even a stress, and the car will become yours. You can only pay like 1 year or 2 years. These are the advantage of having a credit in a beautiful city. So my sister, my advice to you is this. I want you to study how abroad people live their life before you come on social media to speak. You don't say what you don't know, because honestly, you don't know what you're talking. Those of us living abroad, we tell you that you are just still blind. You need to open your eyes to understand the way system works. Do you understand, my sister? If you got this video, please help me to share to her, let her learn a little bit. I have so many things to say here, but if I continue, it's going to take a lot of time. So I just want to end the video right now. Before then, I just want to say thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, share, like, and comment. Keep watching. Thank you so much for coming.